Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend here with another planty video. Plant care! Yeah guys, I've been trying to avoid it, but I have things that need my attention, so I can no longer avoid it. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, love you guys. Love you guys. But yeah, let's get into this video because for some reason I'm still getting acclimated, and so just diving back in I'm struggling here, guys. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, I have one of my Codex plants here that was in it was in pond. I tried it in soil, that did not work. And I'm not sure if this guy is going to come back. I don't know. But I'm going to try. So yeah, so what's been going on? You know, being out of the loop and all, just trying to get acclimated. I hope everyone's doing well. I didn't share much of my trip. I did post it on Instagram, but I didn't talk much about it other than the fact that I was gone. But I went on a 10-day Alaskan cruise, and I went to San Francisco. Well, I left out of San Francisco, but then I visited a brother-in-law while I was out there for 3 days. So I was actually gone more like 15 days. It was nice to get away and unplug, but yeah. And so I don't really like cold weather, which surprised me that I would want to go on an Alaskan cruise. And it wasn't cold every day. Apparently August is a good time to go on a cruise. So yeah, so that's it now. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna water her in a little bit, and I'll keep you guys posted. So that's the first one. Yeah, so I don't even know where to begin. There's so much to get done, so let's just do it. Okay. But yeah, it was when we got to just Juneau, Alaska, it was so rainy and cold, and my bones hurt, and it was just. So anyway, but while I was visiting with my brother-in-law, I was noticing his plants, and he doesn't have a lot, but he has this huge Ficus lyrata that apparently came with the house. I thought that was nice. They just sort of left it there, and so they left it there for him. And if I can find a picture, I will insert one. It's beautiful. And I was telling him about dusting the leaves and things that he needed to do. But he hasn't been doing much to it for 15 years, so he really wasn't open to any advice. I wouldn't say he's not open, but I can guarantee you he's not going to do the things that I suggested, because he was barely paying attention to me. So yeah. Okay. So the next thing, I'm going to be my Hoya Finlaysonii. Whoa. Okay. So this guy, she's doing pretty good. She is in leca. I did uppot her in a recent video. But something's going on here on this stem. I'm not sure where or why. But like a whole stem has dried out, and I need to just kind of take this down so I can see what's going on with her. But like this, I think it's all on the same. Yeah, like this whole thing here. Oh, yeah, that's it. So maybe something broke over here and I didn't notice it. So that's it. I just needed to take it down and make sure you know, they push out all these runners, and so sometimes in trying to corral the runners, you can easily clip one too tight. And so I think that's what happens, because other than that, the plant looks great. She did bloom for me earlier. She has a huge peduncle here, because each time they bloom from a peduncle, the peduncle gets longer. But I don't see any other blooms, and then she did have one down here, and nothing after it bloomed only once or twice, but this bloom at the top has bloomed multiple times. So yeah, so I think she's okay otherwise. Other than that, I just really wanted to find out, well, her roots are already coming out of the bottom of this pot, so I am going to have to, when did I up-pot this guy? Was it last month or the month before? Okay, well, I think we'll leave her for this month, and then we will look, possibly up-pot this guy next month. So the next thing that I wanted to attend to is Taiwan. As you know, I talked about her in the last video as well, but she is in perlite, and so I need to take her out. I need to check on her, because remember we were having that problem with the root rot on this leaf, but the leaf looks great. I did put the cinnamon on it, and I did do the peroxide thing. So let's just take her out and check her. But yeah, back to the trip. We did quite a few excursions. Whoa. I think it stopped it. There are no roots coming from that side of the plant. But again, I am going to leave her, and I think I'm just going to put her in moss. I think I want to combine the two plants. And look at all those roots. We had no roots when we put this guy in there, and then we got a few, and now look. Now she does very well in the perlite. I just don't know if it can stay in perlite, like if I can grow this guy. Do you guys know? Can they just grow in perlite? Can I just leave her in perlite since she's doing so well? The other one has quite a bit of something going on, but she did push out a new leaf, so that's a good thing. Maybe we'll just put her back. I'm good with that, actually. I do have more perlite. I need more. All right, I think that's going to be good. But I do want to water her. All right. So that's her. So we're going to put her back in her little pot, and we'll check her again. So we're going to hang her back up since we went ahead and watered her. Okay. So it's not so bad. We're getting some things done. And then this is the next one. Oh, goodness. So this is the other tie. This is the, let's see, that's the top cutting. This is the bottom, because Iffy took the mid cut, I think. But look at her beautiful new leaf she pushed out. Looky. It's a little torn on the side there, but I did that actually when she was coming out. I accidentally ripped the shaft And so, but you see all of the algae, that's not a problem. What's the problem? I think I need to take her out and check her. Let's see. I might just move this guy to what is it? Wow, look at that. That's my new leaf. That is so awesome. Okay. So, let's take this rest of this perlite off and see if there are any dead roots that we need to clip off. So I think I'm gonna go and rinse this off really good. And I think I'm gonna just move it to, yeah, like that whole root there is rotted. I need to clean this up to make sure. Okay guys, well I got it all cleaned up and there was quite a bit of root rot. So a lot of new roots, but a lot of root rot. Now what I would like to do, but I'm afraid to do it, is cut off all of these roots and re-root this guy. I'm just afraid to do that. Because there's like places where it's strong and then places where it feels a little mushy. So what I decided to do is just put her in spag. I'm not going to put it back in the perlite. She was growing in sphagnum moss to start with. And I think I want to just put her in sphagnum moss. So you guys can see. So I just put moss at the bottom. And this is all pre-moistened. So we're going to try the moss this round. And see how she does. There's a new growth point I noticed at the bottom there. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with her, and just keep the moss moistened. Okay, the next one is I don't even remember the name of this plant, but I propagated. This is the propagation, and the roots are going bonkers. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer her. I kind of want to flush her and get some of that algae off. Alright, well that was an easy one. We'll just place her back in the Mills Bowl Wide after we water her. Okay guys, so the last thing that I wanted to get done today is, this is my Hoya linearis and something is going on. I don't know what, but I up-potted this guy, but recently it's losing a lot of leaves, it's drying out across the top, and so I think I just need to propagate this guy. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to where it's dry, I'm just going to cut it. Not my shears, but this will work. And I'm just going to put it in water, root this in water, and see what happens. Now, you know, this is about my third time with this plant, and this is the final time. I give you 3 shots, and because I just don't want to keep investing in it if I can't grow it. You know, I'm okay with that. But sometimes they turn around, so just when I'm about to give up. But this one, so I'm just gonna put these in water, make sure that there's, like, this is still dry. So yeah, let's just finish cutting everything off and we'll see what we have. All right, so now I don't know what to do with this part of the plant, but I don't know. So, you know, there's certain plants that no matter how hard I try, I just have not done well with, and I don't know why. Like the string of hearts, it was doing so well last year. It was doing so well up until a couple months ago. I went out today. She's a goner. That is amazing how that just dried up like that. I don't even know why. Like that whole thing is dried up. So if I cut it and the sap comes out, I am gonna let it callus over. If I'm just pulling off a couple leaves on it, then, like in this case, I'll have to cut it now. I'm gonna let this one dry. The sap's coming out of it, so. Okay, let's see about the rest of this. So I'm gonna have two propagations. I'm gonna have the one that I'm just pulling off leaves, and then I'll have the one where I'm taking off where I need to callus over some and see if I'm able to salvage this plant. If not, we're gonna just say goodbye and let her go to plant heaven. And we have the Hoya retusa that looks very similar, and she's doing fantastic, so we're not going to buy this one again. Yeah, so I will certainly keep you guys posted on if they're dried out. I'm just not even going to save them because I think they're too far gone. And most of these are, well, that one's not dry, just so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to okay, all right guys, well, this is what I have, and I'm probably going to just go ahead and cut it even so that and I'll just take these two and put them with the ones that need to callus over. And then there we go. So this one, they're both being water with rooting hormone. And then the others, once they dry out, I'm gonna cut them even smaller. Well, actually I'm gonna do that now. And then we'll put this one in water as well. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we have, guys. We'll keep you posted. No, I don't want to get these mixed up with the ones I'm getting rid of. That one. Oh, that's so sad. And by the way, this one was sitting on my desk before I left, so it has nothing to do with my plant caregiver, I like to call her. It's just that something was going on with it, and I really didn't even know. I knew that I needed to up pot it or something, but anyway. So yeah. All right, guys. Whew. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this video and making it to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.